Women. C's. Am I chubby? Of course no C's. Men. Am I fat bro? I know 5 fat ace guys, and you are 4 of them. When your boss says it's not a 2-person job. I will never be as cool as him, and I just have to accept it. The boss when you battle it. The boss when you unlock it on your team. Me buying cool stuff I would have liked as a kid. Mine a kid being happy. If a rivalry lasts longer than 7 years, then you are no longer just rivals. You are guy. Let's go get this bread. Erica was originally the ghost type gym leader of Lavender Town, and was implied to actually be a corpse being moved by her ghost Pokemon by the fact that she wears her yukata folded right side over left, which in Japanese tradition is only done for dressing corpses for funerals. What's your most obscure Pokemon fact? Gyarados. A wild Gyarados appeared. 12-year-old me who has never encountered a shiny before. It's beautiful. I've looked at this for 5 hours now. Friends, any Saturday night plans? Me at 30 still playing Pokemon. I can be your angel, or your devil. Would help if you spelled angel right. 1. It's a meme. 2. Why are you all so damn grumpy about a misspelling grandma's fake dude? We made it up. Go outside. Pidgey after learning sand attack be like, I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye. Gull but with its mouth closed. When you're so hungry, you just can't hold back at the restaurant as soon as the waiter arrives with the food. Duck your zodiac sign. Tell me who you got in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Actual ZA Megas versus my predictions from when their descriptions were leaked. Manga, anime, Netflix adaptation. Pokemon fans. Legendaries before you catch them. Legendaries after you catch them. Itchy seems scared about its surroundings. You take the moon and you take the sun. Pokemon fusions before. Pokemon fusions now. Dunsparce became Giratina. Brilliant. Brilliant. My heart. Walking. Working out. Pokemon fans when the official Pokemon account posts a new tweet. Clara. Seems like a great chance to show off just how toxic we can be. Price of DS games. Price of Pokemon DS games. Every squad has a starter, Route 1 bird, box legendary, pseudo legendary, HM sleeve, other guy. 109.1 pounds, 2,204 pounds, 158.7 pounds. What the hell are you two made of? How it started, how it's going. Congratulations, champion. Games, anime, Netflix adaptation. When you are a water type with the Sapsipper ability, yay, grass. Me, a procrastinator, I'm just gonna put this off for a while. The assignment is due tomorrow at 8 AM. Me. Let's just take a moment to appreciate the Pokemon Rumble World models. Everybody is a gangster until the real gangster appears. To protect its trainer, it will expend all its psychic power to create a small bulk hole. Mom said it's my turn to play on the Xbox. Come on Appleton. Show those cute ears to the camera, mother of Arceus. Sometimes Pokemon logic makes me mad. Flygon used dig. Typhlosion used earthquake. Flygon's levitate protects it from damage. Rayquaza for no reason. Deoxys, Groudon and Kyber. Mega Evolve. Mega Evolution in a Alola region is nothing more than a sentimental cheap shot. Me who loved Mega Evolution. Legendary Pokemon roaming the land and minding their business. Some 10-year-olds haunter with mean look. Stop. What's with the bulk dress? This is a funeral dress. Wait, whose funeral? Yours? One of these 4 Pokemon cannot learn Ice Punch. For those who don't know, back when Bulk and Right was newly revealed, they released only the silhouettes of the starters. It's hilarious to look back on. Hey, 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 hey. What's the deal? Are you after my snow cone? You are challenged by Street Thug Blair. Finally a trainer with a real reason to fight. Those PNG transparent legs, oh my god. The Pokemon Geodude has become a mascot for Iwate Prefecture, Japan, because Iwate means rock hands in Japanese, and Geodude is a rock with hands. Calm the duck down, Ash. No, his hat is backwards. You know that means this shut is serious. The Pikachu line can be confused easily by giving them pancakes. Cryos goals. Become only living thing in his existence. Rule a world devoid of emotion. Technically when he gets stranded in the distortion world, he achieves his life ambition. Whoa. Dragonite suddenly hugged you. Why the duck? Are you so cute? Ice should be super effective against water. Mimikyu be like, am I a joke to you? Aren't you made of ice though? Your Pokemon seems surprised to touch ice. There's one imposter among us. Gladian's doggo petting Ash's doggo. Dogs can pet dogs. Revolutionary. Cursed image. This is wrong. Me who beat the rich trainers over and over again with a coin amulet. Business is booming. The Pokemart, before you attempt to battle Cynthia for the 10th time. Business is booming. 8 years old me playing Pokemon. Oh, a normal type gym? This should be easy. Whitney, I'm about to end this boy's whole career. Ash Ketchum winning percentage, excluding Team Rocket. Kanto, 64%, 18 over 28 battles. Johto, 80%, 28 over 35 battles. Houghton, 70%, 26 over 37 battles. Sinnoh, 47%, 17 over 36 battles. Unova, 77%, 30 over 39 battles. Kalos, 80%, 28 over 35 battles. Thinking about Golbat with their mouth closed. Huh, your Pokemon found something on top of the mountain? He's probably out cheating with other girls. Me cleaning all my badges to get that glittering effect in Pokemon Platinum. I did not expect Galarian Slowking to look like this, lol. People out here aging for Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes. Meanwhile, I'm out here waiting for Pokemon Ranger to make a return. You've heard of Lance's 3 Dragonites. Now get ready for Strength, Rock Smash, Surf, Cut, Waterfall, Rock Climb, Bidoof. The state of the Pokemon community right now. NASA had spotted a strange snake-like creature in the sky. And another one gone, and another one gone, another one used bite. Me when I was 6 years old playing Pokemon Ruby for the first time during Christmas. Me in my 20s playing Omega Ruby for the first time. This the most uncomfortable I have ever been after catching a shiny. I'm never apart from my Shinx. Our bond is strong. Youngster Dallas sent out Dialga. That is not a Shinx, sir. I too have opinions. Are you making a good choice? A next gen console. $499.99. A 5 foot tall Mareep. $499.99. What is my purpose? To get boned by my Pokemon. Oh god. You know shut's tough when a guy who's been 10 for 20 years says he's too old for it. Game Freak ruined Typhlosion's 3D model by removing the flames. Early gen console games. I want to own all of the life-size Pokemon plushes. When they don't put you in Sun and Moon. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the best feature ever added to a Pokemon game. Repel's effect wore off. Use another? Yes. No. I can't stop thinking about this art. It's still my favorite crossover. My new life motto, to be honest. If it's not on a plate, it can wait. The anime and games. The Pokemon Company. The trading card game. The manga. Nobody Spiritum before Gen 6. I'm a being of pure energy with no weakness. Good for them. All dreams have a meaning. My dreams. Pokemon who looked cooler before the 3D sprites ruined them in my opinion. I'm not a magician, but this was most likely your heart gold team. Imagine your card declines at the Pokemart, and they take back your free Premier Ball. Me, uses a well thought balanced strategy. My opponent, oh right, toxic. Toxic for Cusco. Toxic chosen specially to kill Cusco. Cusco's toxic. Save money. Pokemon cards. Save money. Pokemon cards. Pokemon evolution. Digimon evolution. When you hang with the coolest kids in school. You. During labor, the pain is so great that a woman can almost imagine what a man feels like when he accidentally KOs a shiny Pokemon. The wild Mewtwo fainted. You and your partner battling it out with Darkrai in the final battle. Cresselia, my reviver seeds. You and your Pokemon somehow resemble one another. The god of the underworld has feelings too. Giratina, sniffle sniffle. I made the god of the underworld cry. Remember when hyper potions used to heal 200 HP? Okay Grandma May, time for bed. Me and the boys at 10 PM on school night. Let's go. In and out. 20-minute adventure. Me and the boys at 3 AM. I look like all you need. You don't look like Sinnoh remakes. That time Ash Ketchum joined the kids next door. Is this seat taken? You're not a real dragon. You can't sit with us. Hey guys, is this seat taken? Get over here. So, trainer, you wanna do it? A triple battle. I mean, yes, no. Take me to dinner first there, Casanova. I trusted you, Pokemon they care. But tell me, have you really been supervising my Magikarp? People are complaining about Professor Kukoi being over-sexualized, but do they remember Professor Ivy? Purple-haired Pokemon girls are so cute. Lucamine. I will be like a mother to all of those poor Pokemon and shower them with love. How to become poor Pokemon. Pikachu sweetie, what's wrong? You barely touched your food. The Pokemon box is full. Can't. A tragedy in 5 words. Dad doesn't want cat. Family gets cat anyway. Dad and the cat. He literally just nutted in me and started playing a Pokemon Platinum emulator. Me. 2020 is going to be my year. Everything is gonna be great. 2020. They really robbed us of these Reshiram and Zekrom shinies. Literally everyone when they can't beat the Elite Four in Pokemon Emerald. Where did you come from? Yes. No. Where did you come from? Yes. Really make you think. Pokemon with humans. Pokemon without humans. If you would have chosen Turtwig on Route 201, we'd have the same. Evolution in Pokemon. Evolution in real life. I don't think the system works. Doing the bulk and write to post game for the first time since release, and he smiles in his sprites in this game. Oh my god, that's so wholesome. These Pokeballs contain 3 beginner Pokemon. First up, Trico. So, is it a water type? I think Pokemon is trying to warn us. A mysterious object is hurtling towards Earth, and scientists don't know what it is. 2021. The Space Sunrise Live. POV. It's early morning in 2007, and you're living one of the best moments of your childhood. Me when I'm 80 in a retirement home, playing Pokemon Gen 24. So Japan has announced a 3-foot Dragapult plush which actually allows you to detach the Dreepy. My school's art teacher draws meme posters sometimes, sitting in math class like, 8-year-old me watching this, 15-year-old me watching this. A wild Machamp appeared. Go. Dugtrio. I tried to scroll past this, but it's too damn clever. It has to be awkward being buried, so close like that. If Totodile doesn't just give off these crackhead friend vibes, then I don't know. Allow me to introduce you to James. Listen up, James. I hope you're good, because I'm not going to carry you. No one's carried me since my mama. And then they proceeded to be the worst at their jobs for the next 20 hours. He got out of pity, though. Yeah, I guess that did happen. Oh my god. 20 ducking years later, and they are still giving him shit for this. I'm screaming. Temperature 95 degrees Celsius. Precipitation 14%. Humidity 77%. Wind 8 miles per hour. Me and my homies. I was not prepared for Sheriff Snorlax. This town ain't big enough for the one of me. Before. Now, get in your Bulgari. You picked me. Why? Monkey. Taylor used Brave Bird. It's not very effective. Petition to make Australian Pokemon and have Steve I win as both the professor and champion. Australian Pokemon region. Also made Steve I win into a Pokemon champion. Not just a regular trainer. It would be perfect for the Australian region. That, over there, is a Charizard. It can spit fire heat enough to melt Boldas. If it wakes up and sees me, I'm toast. I'm gonna stick my head in his mouth. I like the new look. Thank you. Oh wait, Lord of the Wall, what is your wisdom? If you don't give your Pokemon a nickname, it would be the same thing as calling your dog dog. For real though, I'd be a completely deaf person without Pokemon lol. Thank you for changing my life. Pokemon, I'm literally just a bunch of fictional creatures. Literally every girl ever featured in Pokemon. Brock. This is for people who say that Samurott ruined a shorts line because it's a sea lion, sea otter, river otter. Game Freak be like, you can't have a Pokemon game without a new Charizard form. It's the law. Pokemon is great because you can feed the god of the underworld a cupcake. When the couple is an edgy dude and a new wood girl. PlayStation 5 out here bragging about ray tracing detailed reflections. Nah bruh, I had that since 2002. I'm a real man and I like a real challenge. So I'll let you pick first. Red. Red chose fire. So I'll choose water. Green, you are such a butch. One of the most underappreciated features introduced in Gen 5. My dad is a teen. I will work day and night to help my parents to pay their debt. Me as a teen. Sobble hatched from the egg. Only 17,354 eggs. Me when Pokemon was unpopular at school. Thanks guys. So long, partner. Did you pick out your clothes in the dark? Or perhaps from a trash can? Actually I got them from your closet. It is time to go. Was I a good feature? No. I'm told you were the best. When you are high as duck, and the teacher asks you a question for the 5th time, what? Legendaries. Swords Dance is better, gives great boost in attack plus my ability, cuts water type damage by 50%. No, Calm Mind is better. It increases my special attack, plus my ability adds to my water type moves. Magikarp. Splash. Splash. Russia is located in Russia. I would have won if I didn't lose. Imagine next year they just said forget Sinop and did this instead. LMROOO. How would you feel? Your run over journey isn't over yet. Found a cool Pokemon that I want to use in my new playthrough. Evolves at level 50 something. When you've stolen Pikachu, but there's still time left in the episode. Something's wrong. I can feel it. What puberty did to my friends. What puberty did to me. If Dragonite's evolution made sense. This dude is Ash's dad, or he survived Voldemort twice. Imagine finding out your dad abandoned you for 20 years to go to Hawaii and get a job making tiny cars for bugs. My family doesn't have that much money, so I can't get anyone to buy me Go goggles. I just beat up a poor kid, used an amulet coin to take all his money, and left him in the desert to get his eyes eroded away by sandstorms. Everybody complaining about Cyberpunk never had to play a Game Boy at night with a worm light. Anytime Nintendo releases new Pokemon content, this becomes relevant once again. Why are you crying? Pokemon. Me surfing through Hoenn, my dead Zigzagoon. Which of these is a popular pink character from the children's Pokemon series? A. Jigglypuff. B. Hufflepuff. C. Powerpuff. D. Puff and Stuff. Ketchup at Beach Cheyenne is real and can affect those closest to you. Me at Victory Road. How many years have you been traveling with Pokemon? 5 days. I can turn into water. I can turn my body into needles with electricity. I can freeze my entire body. Glows. Babe, it's time for your yearly Diamond and Pearl or Platinum remake rumors. Pokemon community. Yes honey. Everyone after defeating a Pokemon League and becoming champion of the region. 2 months ago, you didn't know my name. Now you want my fame. They don't know I spend the majority of my free time talking about an 8-year-old Pokemon game for the Nintendo DS. But what's the fish Pokemon that it's swallowing? The wild Machoke's knockoff. What's with this small sassy lost child? New Pokemon Snap. The Pokemon Company. Diamond and Pearl. Pokemon Sleep. Fellas, if your girl is heat, has pink hair, and wears choker, then that's not your girl, that's a shiny magma. New version of Professor Birch looks great. Is this a robe? Is this a candle? Is this a fire extinguisher? Is this a ventilation fan? I have no goddamn regrets, none whatsoever. These are the demons I see in the corner of my room when I have sleep paralysis. A reminder that Japan has Pokemon ambassadors.